Good morning. I need to make an announcement, a public announcement, okay? So anyone that's thinking about thinking that they could come back in my life and go from enemy to ally, it doesn't work like that. Just because I forgive you doesn't mean that you can still straddle me like I'm your fence. Um Everybody was cruising, going on vacation, taking flights, fast cars, living a fast life, on my expenses, due to manipulations and, due to the disrespect, couldn't even bring me a slice of cake just for appreciation, couldn't send me no thank you card, so if you think or you thought you were going to because you can't beat me, so you want to join me. No, it doesn't work like that. See, I told you before I left, see, you believe in me as I am you, because once I walk away, that is it. There is no doubling back. This is not no doubling up. You played your part. You're not in my next book, my book of life. You're not in that. See, you didn't believe in me then. See, you were rooting for my downfall. See, and now you think you're gonna be cheering and eating and flourishing on my success. See, that's where you got me fucked up. You got God fucked up. You got the ancestors fucked up. You got the ethers fucked up. You got the universe fucked up. Just to think that you can go back and continue to think you can move forward with me. It doesn't work like that. When I forgave you, I moved on. I'm not taking no past with me or no present with me. I did this on my own. See, people fail to realize that they didn't even come to me and be honest. See, I'm getting all the truth from the universe. I'm getting it because my eye was truly on the spirit road. I walk by faith and not by sight. That's why I have the eyes of God. I'm able to see everything. I don't have to be around you to know what you're doing. I always told people that I don't need to be present to know what's going on. I was trying to help the next person understand what being present truly means, the importance of being somewhere. Like I said, I walked this journey by myself. I walked through the valleys of the shadow of death. I conquered death. Hell, I died many times, many moons. I died, and people were celebrating on that. They were clinking glasses, drinking that Chardonnay, that good Chardonnay, that $1,000 bottle of Chardonnay. And then you think, and people still trying to take out loans in my name. I'm getting alerts for that too. And I think you've had me, and almost it shows, on the record, almost $1 billion in negative. That's a deficit right there on my name. And I didn't get not one penny of that. See, everybody knew about money except for me. Thing is, I didn't care about money. I always said, look, when I go forth and make a difference, I'll make sure money is gone. You'll be able to manifest. The universe knows your value and your worth. You don't need man to determine your value or your worth, or try to figure out a percentage to give you. If you know your value or worth is 100, you putting towards everything to do the right thing, love, light, and peace. You good. You can manifest off of that. But don't think, because you didn't invite me to your table. And then when I was sitting at your motherfucking table, you were poisoning my food. You were using all types of magic and different trajectories to try to rid me of who I am. Clearly, you got me fucked up. Like, I ate this shit, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna eat this shit just so karma could hit your ass. I'm gonna eat this shit to show you I didn't come out your vagina. I was birthed through the universe. I am not of you. I am above you. You know, everybody was keeping their eyes on the surface type shit. Nobody wanted to see the core, the essentials, which is the core. See, everybody worried about material shit. Who got the best Jordans? Who wearing the latest Gucci and Louis Vuitton? Everybody looking at colors. Everybody looking at extravaganza. But nobody looking at truly what's extravagant here. People don't understand the wars is going on. I know why the war is going on. I know why. And it's going to continue. People just don't realize. The city, it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Everything is going to turn into a pillar of salt. People thought previous winners were cold. People thought previous winners were bipolar, or it was off balance. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. I told people the last place I was at, you fucked around, you found out. These lights will be cut off at the whole city, the whole states. You know, people were using me to not only funnel the resources, but they was using me as like I was their fucking fireplace. Like I'm your fucking bonfire. You know, like you're gonna roast s'mores on me and use sticks to put your hot dogs on and turn it and twist it, and you're not gonna offer me none. Really though, you're gonna treat me like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You know, I'm the oldest thing walking on this planet, and that's in all honesty. You know, everybody want to be like me. Everybody want to be me, but you don't want to go through the process of elimination. Everything I went through was because motherfuckers was jealous. Motherfuckers was greedy. Motherfuckers wanted money. Motherfuckers want shit that never belonged to their asses. They were selfish. They was all out for themselves. They can't even pay the piper. Motherfuckers now getting piped down, literally having to get their assholes ripped because they can't pay up. Really, and to call me a harlot, to say I am a prostitute. Who's the whore now? Who's truly the whore? Who's sucking who dick? Cause I'm not sucking nobody's. You know, if anything, I'm moving forward. I'm gaining momentum. Because I walk by faith. I don't need to see. I don't need to observe to know what's going on, because I'm very observant. I know what's going on. I know what needs to happen. I have the solution. I have the formula. Everybody trying to act like Mr. Krabs out here. Wonder why Plankton wanted that formula. See, Mr. Krabs was greedy. You know? Everybody wanted eat those seafood balls and shit. Everybody want to have their hands in somebody's barrel, but instead of doing the arm work, while everybody trying to figure out how I know all these things. I know all these things because I've earned the rights to know all this. I've earned the rights to my history. I've earned the rights to where I come from. I don't need no website to get a membership to a website to tell me who I should and shouldn't be. I have the source, and that is God. You know, I have the source, which that is the universe. I have the source, air, water, fire, earth. I appreciate the elements, because without the elements, there is nothing. You know, I have the necessities that I need. I have understanding. I have wisdom. I have intuitive. You know, I'm very empathetic. But don't mistake my empathy for me being slow, sluggish, or just slumped. I'm neither then nor that. You know, everything that I do in life, I do it accordingly. You know, I make sure that if I'm trying to teach somebody and help somebody, I help them understand. I understand where you're going. I understand where you've been. I understand what you went through. Let me show you. Let me help you understand. These are the steps I took. And those steps weren't manipulating people. They weren't lying. It wasn't trying to look like I was bigger and better. Thing is, why everybody trying to compete? I'm not competing, nigga. See, everybody looked at me like a rival. For what? I never looked at you as no competition. Because I know that I want to be nothing like you. Nothing like you. Have nothing to offer. No type of love. Unconditional love. You don't practice what you preach. You don't preach what you practice. You know, you can't treat other people the way you want to be treated, because the thing is, you can't take what the fuck you dish out. You can't eat. You will serve somebody some shit you won't even eat. See, if I'm serving somebody, I'm going to eat that shit too. We going to eat together. And it's going to be finger licking good. And I'm not talking about Colonel Sanders. I'm literally talking about you're going to be full. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to smile. You're going to be so relaxed and rejuvenated. That's why people need to understand why rest is important. People need to understand why you need to separate yourselves from the bullshit. You know, because when the bullshit when the bullshit goes automatic, then what? Look at the wars. Look at what's going on. You know, people want to preach the stories and the parables, but don't want to take insight from it. They want to pick and they want to pry. They want to take what's beneficial to bring in annual income, bring in some coins. You know, people don't want to show people truly who they are and truly what they truly stand on. And you know what I stand? I stand on love, light, and peace. I stand on my ancestors, my spirit guides, the universe, the ether. I stand with the mortals, immortals. I stand with the mortals that's doing the right thing to ascend and go in the right direction. Now, if you around here doing some fuckery and some bullshit, and then you on your knees praying to God, oh my God, why am I so sick? But you in the background playing with magic, trying to kill, manipulate, steal, and destroy the benefactor. And then you want to go to God talking about some, woe me, I need you to heal me. Because you chose to fool around with some foolishness and some fuckery. Because see, when you practice the dark, you need to understand that there has to be balance with that. You know, if you want to practice dark arts, you need to respect that whatever you put out there is karma. It's going to automatically dish you. And it's not going to be what you want to be served. See, people going everywhere and anywhere to try to get some type of grounding, some type of knowledge, some type of understanding. But at the end of the day, they go on it on false principles. You know we dealing with principles and principalities. But people choose to override either or just to benefit how they want to benefit. So don't get mad when you wake up and your family member's sick. Your family member can't get out of bed. Your family member blind. Your family member is thin as a banshee. Don't get mad. Because everything you put out all those years, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years plus years, you chose to stand and walk in the generational bullshit. You chose to overlook what you needed to work on so you can clear your debt with the universe. See, people don't even pay their debts in society, you know, and then you think you're going to disrespect and disregard the universe when it's the universe that is keeping your ass afloat. It's not man. Because at the end of the day, you get rid of one element. If I need to go to another realm, what's going to happen? Everybody's going to turn to pillars of salt. Sodom and Gomorrah, the Babylonians. What you truly think? I am the source. And people chose to manipulate, maneuver, steal, kill, and destroy. Never giving Never giving no notarization, no type of response, no type of apology. Even when I said I'm not coming back, they could have said, man, oh, I already knew you was already fucking me over, but I don't hold no grudges. Why should I hold some grudges? I know how great I am. I know how blessed I am. I'm not no materialistic person. I plan on helping. Helping is sharing, and helping is something I love to do. All I asked for was appreciation. I know I can make people's dreams come true because, damn, motherfuckers was using me as they lucky charm. But they was disrespecting the overall balance of it. So don't get mad when you start losing air, water, fire, and earth. Don't get mad. You need to really look within and ask yourself truly, what was my cause in this? What caused the effect, and what was the effect of the cause? 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Where was your balance in it? Where were you in all of this? Were you looking around when everything was going on, but you kept your mouth shut? Were you being paid silently to be silenced? What was you getting out of it? Because they always say, see no evil, do no evil, be no evil. No. Because at the end of the day, if you can help somebody else not go through that, because you could be in a situation where you go through that, and then you will be looking around for somebody to help you, right? So you need to take that and use that as your guide, as your map. Hell, you could be on a deserted island. Hell, you could have went through what I went through. You wouldn't have survived. You wouldn't have survived because nobody know accountability and taking up responsibility for their actions. Everybody pointing fingers at everybody. Nobody want to tell their true parts, unless everybody want to get something out of it, some money. Everybody want to get something that they did not earn. But they feel like they deserve it. You deserve karma, and that's what you're gonna get: pestilence, famine, war, and death. That's what you're gonna get. The horsemen now. You really thought you can continue the same cycle, and then you don't even respect the universe enough to pay down your debt. See, the universe don't play about deficits. We just don't do that. We don't do that. See, you can fuck around and use monopoly money down here with the mortals. But when you going against gods and goddesses and star seeds and cosmos, no, you can't do that. Because you need them. They don't need you. You can be exempt. You can be thrown away. You can be literally destroyed in a blink. So respect the elements, the sources of life, of lights, of God, of love, light, and peace. Stop screaming for serenity, and stop screaming for peace in your most terrified moments. Stop yelling for God then when you didn't yell for God. Stop yelling for God now when you didn't yell for God then. So stop it. Thank you.